Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
The reason I stopped you is...
This is episode 2 to my budget supercar Slayer build for under $10,000. In the previous episode, we did everything from intakes to charge pipes and a light tune, and a bunch of carbon bits. And in this episode, we're doing more horsepower mods, downpipe, full straight piped exhaust, and a way crazier tune. What we're gonna be able to do in this video is completely turn this into a budget M5. So make sure you stay to the end, because this is gonna be a crazy episode. All right, so to continue furthering putting more performance mods on the BMW build, we have an insane amount of stainless steel pipes. So you guessed it, today we're gonna be laying some pipe. ARM, once again, hooked us up with some stainless steel, catless downpipes, and a full, beautiful mid-pipe setup that's gonna turn this car from mild to wild. So the first course of action is to remove all the old stock crap. Okay, so the stock downpipes, which we will be removing and replacing, they come out of the car right here. Now, while I do wanna go up top and get all that stuff taken care of, I think we should remove the entire exhaust first. That'll give us a lot more room to get these downpipes out. So let's get to work.
Okay, ready to remove the transmission?
Yeah, right. Oh shit, I shouldn't do that. Okay, well that was a little bit more of a struggle than I had anticipated, but it's off. It weighs like a metric ton. It's super heavy. These mufflers are gargantuous. We got the new stainless steel pipes all mocked up. You can kind of see how it's all gonna go together. This is gonna be a lot lighter probably. We're getting rid of these resonators. We're getting rid of this X-pipe muffler thingy. And then yeah, we're getting rid of the cats. So this thing's gonna be basically a freaking full-blown race car when we're done with it. Okay, now that all that's done underneath the car, time to come up top and remove the downpipes. Now you might be looking at this going, where are the downpipes? Well, they're under this big clunky thing with 4 O2 sensors. This thing looks ridiculous, so let's do that. But of course, couldn't be that simple, right? Nope, had to go get this special O2 sensor adapter. Big fucking surprise. And just break them loose, just like that. Alrighty, now we're just gonna unscrew the O2 sensor, like so. That thing is white. That's probably not good. It's a little teacup. Okay, I got all the bolts removed, got the top O2 sensors out, and she's wobbly. Come on, you little bitch. There we go. Oh my gosh. Look at those fat boys right there. Looks like a mask, dude. Imagine this thing at the foot of your bed in the middle of the night. You're fucking terrified. Got that heat shielding on. Look at these things. Look at these chunkers right here, dude. So these are just held on by V-bands. And there's the turb skis. What have we done? I guess I gotta remove these O2 sensors and then some V-bands, some more brackets.
Explain a quick update on what's going on.
Fuck this, man! I think they designed these to be put in and out with the engine not in here, because this is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But supposedly, it's like a big worm, and you twist it out. But man, this is a bitch. I'm getting caught on the back of the engine, I think. See, it's clipping right here. Gosh, it's so jammed. Oh my gosh, dude. Fuck this, man. This was one of the hardest things, man. But she's out, and the new ones are gonna go in like a piece of cake because they're not like all big and bulky like this, all these brackets. The time has come. We are finally putting in the star of the show, these ARM catless downpipes. This is what's gonna make this car scream. Because they're a lot skinnier, look how easy this is gonna go in compared to taking it out. Ready for this? Ready? And boom, that easy. So now I gotta basically go through, put all the bolts back, put all the heat shield back, all the O2 sensors back. Then we can start working on the rest of this exhaust system. This is gonna sound so good.
Okay, downpipes are in. We got these ARM mid-pipes. They're shiny, they're all welded nicely, much better than anything I could do. They're slip fits, so sometimes slip fits never really go on. I mean, that's what this tool's for. So basically this thing you put in the air gun or an electric impact gun, and you just expand the pipe so that it slides right in, and then we'll put a clamp right on it. So we're doing this one, trying to get this one fitted, and then we got pipes that'll go all the way back here, straight to the mufflers, which we will then have our cutout system that we custom build. That way we can go from sleeper mode to really loud supercar twin turbo V8 sound.
Okay, so we kind of got the front part of the mid pipe all figured out. Now it's the back part of the mid pipe. I reused, if you can tell right here, the old hanger from the stock exhaust. So this would go right in the car, should be a piece of cake. By having it, you know, all individual pieces, there's a lot of little tweaking that you gotta do to get this thing to fit right. So it's kind of what we're going through right now. Everything's kind of loose still, but theoretically, kind of slips on like that. And then this goes on like that. And there you go, pretty straightforward. So now we gotta do the same thing to this side. All right guys, so we got the front mid pipes mounted as well as the rear mid pipes. So now we're just gonna clamp it in place. Now before we add the mufflers, you can see right here, it just kind of cuts off. I think we need to go drive around the block. One, to make sure nothing scrapes, everything fits perfectly. And number two, to hear that straight piped, beautiful N63 twin turbo V8 sound. So let's clamp these pipes down. Oh, let's take it off the lift. And we'll do one right here. Gotta remove these old bung plugs. As you can tell, we got the ghost exhaust. You can't even see the tips anymore because there are no damn tips. Let's start this thing up fully straight pipe. From the turbo back, there is nothing but hole. 3 inches of it. All right, let's do this. This is gonna get really fucking loud. Ready?
Yep.
Fire, go!
It's loud as fuck. I don't know if it's coming out on camera, but it's like really, really loud.
Damn, dude.
Dude, the turbo's so loud.
I know.
You want to smell something?
Yeah, it's the fact that there's no cats. What was that noise?
Yeah, what was that noise? Did we just break the car? Real quick, you gotta understand, I haven't compensated for having no cats, so the car is gonna freak out a little bit. When we retune it later in this video, I'm gonna make sure that tune obviously is accounting for the fact there's no cats. But right now, it is not. I wanna make sure. Can I say like oil to you?
Look at that monster engine right there. You're gonna tell me that's not a supercar engine right there?
Jesus Christ, what was that, dude?
It's the ECU booting up. I'm kidding, I'm just making up shit at this point.
This is a twin turbo V8. Very similar setup to what comes in a lot of flagship Ferraris, what comes in a lot of McLarens. So this motor, like while it is a 10-year-old BMW motor, it's a lot going for it. I think we should get some drive-bys before we put it back on the lift. Okay, before we get this thing back on the lift and get the rest of this exhaust sorted out, which sounds pretty insane by the way, our friends at RW Carbon sent us out a few more goodies for the build, and I can't wait to put this on. Kind of realized it was a little bit lacking back here. So we got a carbon fiber aggressive ass looking diffuser and a big ass wang. So let's rip the old one off. We gotta be super careful on the old one because this thing has really nice carbon fiber. You know, this will crack very easily. You gotta be really careful. Because I got my little pry tool and I'm just gonna slowly, kind of basically just try to get this adhesive pulled up all the way around it. Slowly kind of put a little bit of pressure. I have no clue, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this was the stock one. Just based off the looks of it, it's very tiny. Oh. Oops. Okay, hold on, I gotta be really careful. I'm just gonna put a little bit of pressure right here. Oh, shit. It's almost off, it just needs a little bit more pressure. Oh, shit. Just gotta put a little bit of, oh, shit. Oops. Ah, shit. I really don't know how we're gonna get this off. Yeah, this thing's really beat me up here. I think we need like a quick little relief cut right here. There we go. It's fine. I'm gonna put it back together. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I think it needs like another relief cut. Oh, shit. It's starting to come off now. You kind of see the process. Oh, there we go. As long as we keep track of it, we can sell this thing. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, it's okay. It's all part of the process, all part of the plan. Last little piece. Remember, you want to be super delicate with these kinds of things. That's why, I like to use pry tools, plastic ones. You don't want to hurt the paint. There we go. See, I told you it's not that hard. Give me 1 second, Okay. Okay, 1 sec. All right, there we go. This thing is still perfectly fine. I think we could put this on the shelf and keep this for another project. This is, genuine BMW right here, okay? We can't throw this kind of stuff away. This is at a limited supply. So, all right, so let's get the new one on. All right, so we got our handy dandy 3M tape on the new, beautiful looking carbon fiber trunk spoiler. This thing is gonna increase horsepower by 50 horse. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, downforce times 1,000 is what this thing's gonna do. All right, all the tape is off. We get one shot at this. I gotta line it up, press it down all at the same time. Okay, now we just gotta press it down. I wanna really make sure this thing is nice and secure, but being delicate. Don't want to break these kinds of things. This thing's not going anywhere. It's not flying off on the freeway hitting someone else. All right, I say let's get this thing on the lift and let's tackle this ugly ass stock diffuser. All right, we got this thing off. Now, we won't be needing this one anymore, so let's get the nice new one on. Look how nice this is, dude. Look at that. Okay, this new bad boy is in. Once again, increased horsepower, increased amazing looks. Okay, the straight pipes were fun, but that shit's annoying 24/7. So we are putting back the stock mufflers. I gotta cut it off the old one-piece exhaust system. But let's cut this thing off and then we'll start adding the cutouts. One down, one more to go.
So we're doing the exhaust and I noticed, look at this. This is the rear sway bar. This is a piece of floss. Why even put one at this point?
Okay, so our friends over at Granatelli hooked us up with an awesome cutout kit for the car. We just used a different one of their kits on the Chevelle, but this one's made, as you can see, it's oval. This is for tighter clearances. Let me show you. We actually got the exhaust pipe already mocked up with the clamp from ARM, and basically we're gonna cut this down and it's gonna get welded to a hole that I make right here, and the cutout will sit right before the muffler, which is what you want. Straight piped, and then you have the quiet. I gotta drop this, make the hole. Noah's gotta weld this bad boy on, and then we can test fit the cutout.
Okay, so we welded the new cutout pieces on. As you can tell, I just used my little $100 Harbor Freight welder and did the job. Once again, anybody can do this. This is a budget build, easy peasy for anyone. Got the Granatelli cutout. Now we just put it right here. We have a little turn down, and then this wire, we're gonna route through the little grommet right there, and then connect it to a cigarette lighter, and luckily pretty much every BMW has a cigarette lighter in the back. Super easy, so let's do it. Okay guys, so we are routing all the wires for the cutouts, and look at this fucking battery. Let's say you break down on the side of the road and you need to replace your battery. Look at all this shit.
Already routed the cutout wires through this little hole right here. So both wires from the cutouts are coming through here. So now all we gotta do is connect this to, there's a cigarette lighter port that I pulled out. It goes right here. And then we're done. Okay, so I put the trunk back together. I wired it to that cigarette lighter, and we have, I hope, working cutouts. Let's press the button for the first time. We did it, guys. We did it. Basically, both of these valves open simultaneously when I press that button, allowing most of the exhaust pressure to go out of here because it's less restrictive than the muffler when I open it. Now, will 100% of the exhaust go? No. But it's gonna give us a nice little taste of that straight pipe sound that we once had. But I can close it up, and it's road legal, and it's not annoying all the time.
Quick update, if you like our series on my $100 Mercedes, which I picked up for $100 on the condition that I could make it run within 30 days, instantly me and Lenny same day got the car running, but it only drove in reverse, not forward. And basically we pulled the transmission, it was blown, it needed a full rebuild. We just got the transmission back from being rebuilt, So this is the transmission that was blown, completely rebuilt, restored, everything ready to be slapped right back into the Mercedes. And finally, we'll have our $100 Mercedes running, and we can start the very interesting AMG Hammer build. So stay tuned for that.
Alrighty, it's finally time. Let's get to tuning. We are at the final step of this monumental build. We have done full intakes, out to the grills. We've done charge pipes. We've done catless downpipes, a full mid pipe with a cutout system installed in the exhaust, full carbon. The car looks insane. The car sounds insane. And the final piece to this puzzle is the aggressive tune, which you are not supposed to technically do until you have some sort of less restrictive downpipe. More air in, more air out kind of thing. So we have the tune loaded up. We're about to download it into the computer. Then we're done. We can go get some test shots and see how this thing rips. This is another tune that you could literally go buy yourself and program for your car. It's not that hard. Flash in progress, please wait. Enter programming session. So it just deleted everything. Now it's gonna put new shit into the ECU. All right, we're downloaded. Well, now it's just time to go have fun and test this fucker out. All right, let's do a cutout test real quick. Okay, so this is with the mufflers activated and the cutouts closed. Quiet.
Sounds all wimpy.
Okay, still got some rasp.
Wait, that was closed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds open. Okay, open it.
That's closed. You ready for the open?
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's no longer a sleeper whatsoever.
It's a damn supercar.
It's like too loud, but I love the turbo noises.
With the world of exhaust systems being so expensive, you could do this modification literally on any car, and it is the cheapest way to get pretty decent sound. Okay, I think it's finally time. Let's get out on the road and see how she really feels.
Let's go.
Oh, damn. Damn, dude.
It's just shocking how fast it is compared. I mean, the car was really fun, completely stock. You know, it's got a twin turbo V8. It moves, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm in a modified car. Now you're like, holy shit, I'm in a modified car.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like we're in like a super high-end like 5 Series Beamer or like an M5 or something, because that's insane. For what we did to it, which, you know, we did a decent amount of stuff, nothing that's not easily done. This thing feels quick. People like to slander the whole downpipe and tune thing, but it works. You can't argue with what works. And this car reacts to that so well.
Car has well above 100,000 miles, multiple accidents. It's been stolen. We, of course, took it, did all the bolt-ons you possibly can, do a very aggressive tune. We're pushing this car to its absolute limits. It's a BMW, it's a European car. It's got BMW's most unreliable engines in it. You know, we're pushing it to its absolute limit. Can it stand the test of time of reliability? Can you drive this car far distances? Well, that's something you're gonna have to find out in a later episode.
We really did it with this one, guys. Like I said, for under 10 grand, the amount of horsepower that we've been able to summon from the BMW gods is incredible. This build, absolute success. It looks great, it sounds great, and it's faster than shit. But I think it's time to maybe put this thing to the test reliability-wise. Make sure to comment down below if you guys want to see us do a full durability test on this thing. And don't forget, guys, I mean, we still could potentially do bigger turbos, possibly meth injection. The charge pipe setup we're running now will allow us to do meth injection. So we could take this to a whole new level, or we could leave it the way it is and just drive it and enjoy it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Definitely make sure to tune in because the Mercedes build is coming back, baby. We got the transmission and we're getting that thing on the road ASAP. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for future episodes.